morning. It is Saturday. I think it's about 6. No, it's Friday. I keep forgetting to get Fridays off. Friday. It's probably about 6:40 in the morning. Look who's still in bed. These two. I get out to brush my teeth and these two just hang out in bed. My spot was taken by that guy right there. Ridiculous. I'm pretty sure this is gonna go on forever. It's gonna be a good day. I mean, I think it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna play one of my favorite board games in the whole world, Twilight Imperium, which could take about 8 to 10 hours. She's not excited about it. I am. All right, let's continue waking up and get some breakfast.
Morning, guys. I've taken Dexter out for a quick little walk. Last night, I told you guys that I would share as soon as I finished Harry Potter, the Cursed Child, and I finished it last night before I went to sleep. I liked it. I don't know why people are hating on it so much. I thought it was a good little story. I mean, it's about in the same vein as a bunch of the fan fiction that I've read, but fan fiction is quite good sometimes. I thought it was decent. I don't hate it, so I don't know what people are going on and on about, but I'm gonna get online and read what people say and then, I don't know, formulate my own opinions. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really a good story. It didn't change anything. It was all sort of a relationship-y story, which is fine. And the end result was not much changed, although we got a few new things in the canon, which I like. I don't want to give any spoilers away.
So this morning just got better. We have cinnamon toast from the bread I made yesterday, eggs and bacon, and some Crystal hot sauce to put on the eggs. It's a thank you.
Love you.
You do. This is a good morning.
You asked nicely.
Thanks.
All right, so Eric has talked me into, and I have agreed to play the most epic board game that has ever existed. And when I say epic, I mean epically long. It is called Twilight Imperium, and Eric has been wanting to play it since forever. Like, it's been years and years and years, and he bought it and he's never played it because it takes like 10 plus hours to play. We are having Emily and Will come over in what, 2 weeks, babe?
I believe so.
2 weeks to play with us with 4 people. And because we've never actually played it before, Eric has talked me in. He gets 2 playthroughs out of this. I don't know how he got that lucky. I'm gonna need 2 weeks of recovery. It's good they're not coming like tomorrow. So we're gonna play this game to learn how to play it today. Because as you know, I'm not very good at learning how to play games.
How are we gonna learn how to play this game?
Eric's gonna make me watch a video. Eric's gonna teach it to me. I don't actually have to learn how to play. I just have to know how to play. I don't have to be able to teach it to anybody.
I don't have to teach it to you. The 8 hours worth of videos that we're gonna watch are gonna...
Wait, how do we have time to watch 8 hours?
I'm joking, it's not 8 hours.
Alright, so we're gonna watch some stupid videos that are gonna tell me how to do this, and then we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be intense. And then we'll be prepped for when Emily and Will come to play in like 2 weeks. So that's my day today. Eric has promised me a yummy dinner and a night out tonight to make up for this. I'm not super excited about it, but I'm a little excited about it. It just seems like such a large amount of time to invest in a board game. I'm down for board games, but 10 plus hours to play a board game seems like a lot, especially when it's, I don't know. I mean, I don't play D&D, I haven't played any role-playing games, and this has lots of pieces. It's not a role-playing game, so I just don't see why it takes 10 hours, but here we are. It's a lot of pieces.
For someone who's never played, I'm quite organized with everything in here. So I remember printing these out, which are like tech trees, and like turn orders.
Jesus Christ.
For each race in the game. I've once again never played, I just set this up. Here are the different, here's the main rules to play.
Jesus Christ.
And then we have 2 expansions.
Oh my god.
And I'm not sure what this is. This is really like a few years ago. I've set all this up and we've never played. Oh, look at that, I even purchased separate bins for each race. I'm well prepared.
I'm not. Alright, so we are now... How many hours are we into this?
About in 45 minutes.
Lies. So we started watching the video this morning. I think probably around
11.
I think we started watching the video around 10. It took us about an hour to watch the 30-minute video because we wanted to clarify things as we were watching it, which is totally fine. It was very, very helpful. Eric is nodding along and saying yes. And then we pulled out all the pieces to try to figure out, so we have 2 expansions and Eric had mixed all the expansions together. So we needed to work through.
Not horribly.
No. I just meant like they were in,
I stacked them together.
We had to go through each of the sections or each of the types of different cards and tokens, etc., and pull out the ones that we decided we're not doing, the variants we're not playing. So that required us to go through both of the expansion rulebooks, figure out what we were doing, what we're not doing. So we are going to play Shattered Empire expansion, which clarifies some of the rules that are in the 3rd edition of Twilight Imperium, but we are not going to play Shards of the Throne, which is the most recent expansion that came out in 2011. So we've taken those out except for cards that were specific replacement cards for cards that didn't work in the original game. There were 4 of them. Anyway, it's now 1:23. Now we did pause because my parents called. They needed to FaceTime to figure out how to set up their Apple TV, which was fine because we were still reading stuff and Eric was happy to help them.
Like I was telling Emma, while going through everything and organizing,
feels so excited.
I'm really excited. And the best way for me to describe it is you're about to board a plane to go to like
Disney World.
Yes, your fantasy vacation, which is Disney World for me. So that's what this is like. This might just seem like, oh, well, this is tedious and boring, and you're going through boxes and bags of stuff, and it's ridiculous. No, I'm about to board a plane to an amazing trip.
Yes, so he's very excited.
I'm really excited.
But I'm also really hungry, which means it's now time for us to go get some lunch so that we can fuel ourselves for this craziness.
Do we need to pass by an asteroid field?
No.
Or a nebula to get lunch? No?
No. I need to eat food. And then we can come back.
Let me check my tech tree to see what we can get if we start.
This is seriously, I think, the nerdiest game we've ever played.
I wouldn't say nerdiest. It's political.
Really nerdy. Because there's options to roleplay it as well.
Wow, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay, each player card, this is a player card, on the back is the story. So if you want to know about your race and play and do things like your race would, you can read the whole story before you have even gotten to the front where you're doing stuff. Anyway, the video we watched was really helpful though. So those guys over at wherever they were, I'm gonna link to them because that was probably the best, shortest, most concise, basic rules of Twilight Imperium that has ever existed.
And we're gonna link Shut Up and Sit Down because they're just hilarious.
They're hilarious. So double linking if you want to know more. If you want to see and hear more about how awesome this game is, watch Shut Up and Sit Down. It's like a 7-minute video. They're fabulous. But if you want to listen to how the rules work, you should watch these other guys whose name I don't know, but I'm gonna put up so that you guys can see it because they were very informative.
Wait, did you just put it up over my face?
It did. Okay. All right, let's go get some lunch. All right, so we're on our 15 million and we finally set up the board. It is, what time is it, dear?
What time is it? It's 4:52.
It's 5 o'clock. And
things have been going on. We
had lunch, and then my parents called again, and that took a little while.
I had to step out for an hour.
Eric had to run out for about 45 minutes, so we didn't start playing again until just before 4. So it took us 45 minutes to get the board set up, which is totally fine because we were trying to figure out how to lay everything out and make sure everything was working.
Logistics is what we're planning.
Yes. And as the director of logistics, no, I'm kidding. All right, so are we gonna even try to play around?
Yeah, no, we have to play around.
Okay, we're gonna try to play around. I took a shower. Lots has happened since we last checked in. We're each playing 2 characters because you can't play, you could play with 3, but we were trying to see what a 4-player game, how it would fit on this table. It is a little small. We're gonna probably pull out the other table for when Wimley come over. Emily and Will come over. But it's good to know that in a pinch we could make this board fit on this table. Are you ready to start playing?
I'm waiting for you.
You're a jerk.
Is that better?
The camera's not focusing on me. No, it's better now. So I'm borrowing Eric's camera because mine doesn't want to focus on me from this angle for some reason. Just turn it off. He's being a really big jerk.
I was helping you.
The smile and the smirk on your face. All right, so we have attempted to start playing, and then we realized, yeah, that isn't gonna happen. So we are going to watch a few more videos and figure out sort of how to play. I mean, we watched a rules video and we watched a review video, but we haven't actually watched a playthrough video. So I think literally we got stuck on strategy, which is the very first thing you do. You select your strategy cards. We didn't know, some of them said immediately. Do you literally do it immediately or do you wait till late? And in a 4-player game, everybody gets 2 strategy cards. So do you play it, if you do play it immediately, does it play before everyone has finished taking their strategy cards, or does it happen after everyone has taken their strategy cards? We couldn't find a definitive answer very quickly, so we've decided we just need to watch a video about it. However, this beautifulness over here, we're gonna leave all that set up so that we can come back and we can work on this tomorrow. Do we have any plans tomorrow, babe? We're gonna play Twilight Imperium. Round 2. So this is what happens when you get beat by a board game, I think. All right, I'm kind of tired even though we haven't done anything. Whatever, better luck tomorrow. All right, so we just tried the new Mevo for the first time and put a video up on the Facebook. If you're interested, you can go check it out, of us just messing around with this new thing that we got. It's a new camera that does live streaming. So there might be more live streaming in the future. It seems pretty cool and it's very, very techy and very Eric. But the exciting thing we're about to do now is go out to dinner. Date night.
We never made reservations. Let's see how this goes.
We're gonna go to Hibachi tonight. I've never been to Hibachi before.
Me neither.
We've had a slight snag in the dinner plans. We didn't have reservations and all of the hibachi was full until like 9:30, and that's a little late for us. Eric is very disappointed, but we're gonna go try to find some other food somewhere else. Maybe meatballs, because everybody loves a good meatball. So we're gonna do meatballs and we're gonna do them outside. How do you feel, babe?
I'm excited.
Is it gonna turn your frown upside down?
We'll see.
Okay. How you feeling?
I'm really happy. You did a great job.
I am so happy right now because dinner is so amazing. This was the best plan B I've ever thought of in my entire life.
How you feeling over there?
S'mores cookie, vanilla ice cream.
Man, that's ridiculous.
So it was an amazing meal, and now we are headed home. Gotta go check on Dexter.
And I think we're gonna call it a night. Right, dear?
Yep. All in a night.
Was it everything you could have wanted?
I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah?
I mean, the only thing that could have made it a little bit better is they would have cooked it right in front of me. You know when you have to go grocery shopping?
Yeah.
And you need to buy a lot of groceries?
Yeah.
And you don't feel like calling a cab?
Yeah.
But you need something to carry your groceries?
Yeah.
Well, this is Manhattan. You don't have that much space to have a shopping cart. So instead, you lock it up outside. There is a bike lock on this bike.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So when you need a shopping cart and you don't have the space in your apartment, just bike lock that bad boy outside.
Yep.
I love it.